July 28, 2020, 5:30 a.m. Emilio and I are headed into Manhattan for the endeavor, the project. On an east-west short block with a nice metropolitan park on one side, we interact with some folks in an exposed backyard who have the offerings from their deli, bakery, or bagel shop set up outside, probably due to the coronavirus pandemic, and invite us to try some. I initially decline, while Emilio accepts, grabbing one from the table against the brick side of the building. I reconsider and grab what end up being the last two little pieces of frosted donut. The proprietors offer more, but two is good. Emilio, John Sickett, and Scott Anthony, two recording engineers we've known for a long time, and a young teenage farm boy and I are robbing a bank on the Lower East Side. It is evening or nighttime, dark, aside from municipal lighting, and the bank isn't staffed. It's more like an elaborate automatic teller machine. We enter a small lobby and ascend the staircase to a small landing outside of the cash room, at which point I pull a sweatshirt over my head, hood over my head, wondering if it isn't a little late, being that there were surely cameras at the entrance. We pick our way into the cash room, which is about 30 square feet with street-facing windows on two sides, thick glass panels separating it from the landing, and the fourth just a solid, featureless wall. The machinery looks like what you'd use to sort packages in a delivery hub or post office, or like a giant version of the chute that emits coins from a cash register. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. It all looks a bit dated. The five of us divide into various roles. Emilio knows or figures out how to lever the machines into dispensation mode. I'm collecting the cash as it's released into 12-inch triangular reservoirs of light gray plastic. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. At first, it's just sparse layers of pennies and dimes. Then I notice a second reservoir into which spill quarters, torn receipts, a collection that looks like what you find after putting unemptied pockets through the laundry. I even retrieve an old leather wallet, which I recognize as one of mine, in which I store rarely accessed credentials like library cards, insurance and registration certificates, retail memberships, and the like. We haven't brought bags or any other containers, so I'm filling my pockets with these scant yieldings. And now the machines cease to run. Some bearded hipster pedestrian has entered downstairs to use the ATM and has been locked in. Apparently security has been activated. Police are coming. I'm wondering what my explanation will be, my reasoning behind this endeavor. Can I tell them it's because going to jail is part of my destiny? We are gathering our belongings to see about getting out of here. Getting out. Around the edges of the room are what appear to be the contents of a lost and found. Old jackets, lost, a crimson sweatshirt, found, sweaters, a music stand, lost, found. I take a couple of pairs of headphones of the type that cover over the ears. One is a shiny, red, wireless consumer model, the other, black and silver, professional studio headphones. We can see police cars in multiple directions, but traveling obliquely, and we somehow make it back onto the street, where we divide up and get lost in the sparse metropolitan evening activity. Emilio and I traverse a small triangular plaza where 3 streets intersect alongside one of those gated pocket meadows successful cities afford, with a few comfortable benches and wise-looking trees. We're jogging along, considering going in different directions and ultimately deciding to risk sticking together. His loose, stringy black hair bounces against his camouflaged shoulders.